Hey, Peace of Christ, Pastor Josh. We kind of told you over last year that we were doing a lot of work. 2023 was a year of a lot of work kind of behind the scenes. And 2024 for us is going to be a year of some changes. And so kind of wanted to update you about one of those that maybe you noticed on Sunday morning. And if you weren't here on Sunday morning, you didn't notice, or maybe it wasn't even a big deal. I know it was actually a big deal to my kids. They were actually I'm going to say almost distraught, and that was over these. We pulled down the clipboards this week, and kind of to give you the reason for that, the kind of as Peace with Christ, we used to always have, most people would fill out these clipboards, and it worked pretty well because what it allowed us to do is kind of know if somebody was missing or not. And that's valuable and that's important, and we like to do that. But the struggle we've had is we weren't getting enough people filling these out. And so as much as we'd love to push and make a big emphasis on, hey, fill them out every Sunday, we just don't feel that we're going to be able to get enough people to fill them out for them to be worthwhile. And so the idea was, members would fill them out. But really the bigger reason we had it is so we could gather visitors' contact. So when visitors walk in the door of Peace with Christ, how do we get connected with them? How can we reach out and offer prayers, offer encouragement, kind of offer a next step for them to kind of get committed into our community? And so that's kind of how we've been using these really since COVID, really to gather some member contacts, but mostly for visitors. And so we've kind of decided to go away from them. We're going to try something new for a while, and that is kind of around these name tags. So that's mine. What's interesting though is on the back is a QR code. I know maybe you hate these, maybe you like these, but this is kind of the thing we're starting to use, and it's actually been pretty successful with gathering new people's contact information, with getting people connected. But what's going to happen is when visitors scan this, they're going to have just a really short form to fill out. And then what we do is we have a video that is going to go to them right away, just kind of welcoming them, thanking them for visiting, and then inviting them to something called Discovery. And Discovery is a chance for them to sit down with Donna and I, and some of our longtime members, we're calling them our founder generation, to sit down with those people and just kind of know a little bit about Peace, make some connections, get to know us as staff. And then after that, we'll invite them to their next step. But that's kind of the idea. And so we've been working on gathering information. So if you ever meet somebody new and you're like, hey, I want to make sure that they get connected with Peace with Christ, you can take them to staff, one of us that has one of these name cards. And there'll probably be more people eventually with these names cards, but with these name tags that have the QR code. But that's just kind of what we're doing. And so I just want to let you know about that. We are still valuing new people. We are still working on other methods of kind of keeping track of who's in worship and who we're not seeing. And some of that is that you're doing that. I've had multiple of you say, hey, do you know what's going on with this person, or what's going on with this person? Or some of you, this is even better, you said, hey, I hadn't seen so-and-so for a while, so I reached out. This is what's going on with them. Maybe you should reach out, Pastor, or they're fine, they'll be back in a week, or whatever it is. But I think that's one of the ways that we really stay in touch with each other. Is it's not just us as a staff kind of knowing who's here and not here, but it's really all of us as a church kind of knowing. And then it's also, I think, if you're sick or if you're in the hospital, call the church, email me, email Donna, text one of us if you have our number, but let us know kind of what's going on with you. But we always like to be able to do hospital visits. We always like to be able to walk with you in whatever's going on. But just want to let you know, so the clipboards probably for the foreseeable future are going to go away. My kids will get used to it, and really our hope is to get our newcomers kind of connected, our new people connected with that QR code. And so, so just wanted to let you know about that. And I guess the last thing I want to say is big thank yous for Donna. She's been working on a lot of the systems, the processes to kind of get new people connected. And so we're really excited about what she's doing with that, and the other things that are coming out of that. Because like I said, last year was a year of a lot of planning. This year's going to be a year of implementing a lot of new things for us as the church that I think are really going to be helpful as we seek to tell the world about Jesus, and as we seek to help people get connected to a church home here at Peace with Christ. Well, you guys have a great day. Happy Tuesday. God bless.